Another hallmark of inspiring service is to have a yes and approach. Back to that theater improv concept I introduced earlier. Have a how can we find a way to say yes approach with your service. When I toured around Zappos offices, I remember interviewing several of the employees there, and one of the questions I asked several of them was, boy, it seems like you have no stress in this workplace. It just seems so idyllic. Do you have any stress? And the response that a couple of employees gave me, I thought this was very interesting and very cool. They said, there is stress here, but it's a very different kind of stress than in any job I've experienced. In other customer service positions, I would have the stress associated with having to stick to our policy or telling people why we couldn't do something and seeing the frustration in our customers' faces. But here at Zappos, that stress is flipped around, and the stress that I feel is a positive kind of stress in figuring out how I can always say yes to a customer, even when it's a bizarre request or a strange request. In fact, Zappos is known for their response to customers. When a customer asks for something that they don't have in stock, Zappos will help them find it. In other businesses, they'll find as many as 3 options for them for where they can shop elsewhere because they're playing the long game at Zappos. Yeah, they might have lost this one sale, but have they potentially earned a customer for life by building a relationship and building trust with that customer? So adopt a yes and approach. Educate your employees on the importance of this. Educate your employees on the importance of banishing that phrase, "It's against our policy," because nobody likes to hear that, or immediately saying, "No, we can't do that." Have them adopt that yes and approach. Have them adopt that mindset. You know what? I haven't faced this before, but I'm going to see what I can do for you. Give me a moment. I'm going to see how we can make this work. And then, of course, again, that's a mindset you want to bring on into the inside of your workplace culture, because it is so important in terms of building trust, in terms of building relationships, in terms of building a team-focused approach. Encourage everyone to have that yes and approach. How can I find a way to say yes?